Welcome back. My name is Kaushik and you are watching Kaushik's Everyday English. As a beginner in English, you learn to use English verbs like am, is, are, was, were, have, has, said, to cancel, etc. But if you want to speak English fluently and if you want to improve your English fluency, you must learn some advanced English verbs. In this lesson, I'm going to teach you some advanced English verbs and their forms, and I'll provide some example sentences and I'll show you their tenses so that you can use them in your daily English conversation. So, what are we waiting for? Let's get started. Verbs and tenses. Verbs and tenses tell us about the past time, that is, what happened in the past, about the present time, that is, what's happening now, and about the future time, that is, what will happen sometimes later, that is, in future. But if we remove verbs and tenses from English sentences, will they make any sense? The answer is no. English sentences don't make any sense without verbs and tenses. But when you start learning English, you learn the basic verbs like the be verbs am, is, are, was, were, or have, has, said, etc. But if you want to speak English fluently, you must learn, as I told you, you must learn some advanced English words. So let's move on to the first verb in today's list. Abandon. Abandon. Now follow the pronunciation. Abandon. Abandon. Now what does abandon mean? It means to desert something or somebody, that is to leave something or somebody, or it means to leave abruptly. Say for example, you are doing something but you have got some other work and you have to stop that work all of a sudden, or to give up. Say for example, you are doing something and you feel that you won't be able to do that work and you have stopped doing that work. So all these things mean abandon. Now I'll show you the tenses. Abandon, this is the infinitive form, that is the basic form of the verb or the first form, and we use this in present tense. And abandoned, this is the second and the third form of the verb. Second form means past tense and third form means past participle, that is that we use in the present perfect tense or the past perfect tense. Now let's look at the example sentence. The first sentence: he was so unfortunate that he was abandoned by his father in his childhood. This means that when he was a child, his father had left him. So in this way, you can use the word abandon. Or you can say the concert was abandoned because of fire. It might happen that the stadium where the concert was going on might have caught fire and the concert stopped all of a sudden. So in this way, you can use abandon. Or you can say we must not abandon hope in our life. That means we should not lose hope in our life. So in this way, you can use the advanced verb abandon. Let's look at the next verb in today's list. Abscond. Abscond. Now follow the pronunciation. It is not abscond, it is abscond. Abscond. Now what does this mean? It means to go away secretly. Say for example, someone has gone to some place without telling anybody. So that is abscond. Or to hide somewhere, that somebody is hiding in some place and nobody knows about it, so that is also abscond. Or to avoid arrest. It often happens that the terrorists, they go to the underground so that the police won't be able to catch them, so that is also abscond. So these are the meanings of abscond. Now I'll show you the different forms of this verb. Now abscond, this is the infinitive form or the basic form of the verb or the first form of the verb which is used in simple present tense. The next form is absconding. This is the present participle form which is used in present continuous tense or past continuous tense or future continuous tense. And the third form is absconded. This is the second form of the verb, that is the past form of the verb or past participle, which is used in the present perfect tense or future perfect tense or the past perfect tense. So these are the forms of the verbs. Now let's look at the example sentences. The terrorist has been absconding for the last 2 years. That means the terrorist cannot be found and the police has been trying to catch him for the last 2 years, but he is nowhere to be found. In this way, you can use the verb abscond. Or you can say the police caught the murderer while trying to abscond. That means the murderer was trying to run away, but the police caught him. So in this way, you can use the advanced verb abscond. The next verb in today's list is abstain. Follow the pronunciation, abstain. It's not abstain, it's abstain. What does this mean? It means to refrain from doing something. That means to stop from doing something. Or it may mean to keep away from. That means you are trying to keep yourself away from something. In that case also you can use this advanced English verb, abstain. Now look at the various forms of this verb. To abstain, this is the infinitive or the basic form of the verb or the first form of the verb that is generally used in simple present tense. Next, abstaining. It is again the present participle form of the verb which is used in present continuous, past continuous or future continuous. And abstained, this is the second, that is the past form of the verb or the third form of the verb, that is the past participle, which is generally used in present perfect tense, past perfect tense or future perfect tense. Now look at the following example sentences. I am trying to abstain from fast food for my health. That means I am very health conscious and I am trying to stop myself from eating fast food. Or you can say, you must abstain from smoking as it is injurious to health. That smoking is not a good habit, it's a bad habit and it is injurious to health also. So you must keep away from smoking. So in this way, you can use the English verb or advanced English verb abstain. Let's move on to the next verb in today's list, aggravate. Follow the pronunciation, aggravate, aggravate. Now what does this mean? Aggravate means to annoy. That means to make someone angry or to make something worse. So in this sense, you can use this advanced English verb aggravate. Now I'll show you the various forms of the verb. To aggravate means, it is the infinitive form or the basic form of the verb or the first form of the verb, which is used in simple present tense. Aggravating, this is the present participle form which is used in present continuous, past continuous or future continuous tense. And aggravated, this is the second form, that is the past form of the verb or the past participle form, which is used in, again, present perfect, past perfect or future perfect tense. Now look at the example sentence. If he doesn't take medicine, his condition will aggravate. That means if he doesn't take medicine, his health condition will deteriorate, right? So in this way, you can use the verb aggravate. Or you can say, his tweet has aggravated the situation further. That he has tweeted something and that has made the situation worse. So in this way, you can use this advanced English verb aggravate. Look at the next verb, accumulate. Now follow the pronunciation, accumulate. The stress is on Q, accumulate. Now what does this verb mean? It means to pile up things or to collect a large number of things over a period of time. Now I'll show you the form of this verb, the different forms of this verb. To accumulate, it is the infinitive or the basic form or the first form of the verb which is used in simple present tense. Next is accumulated. This is the second form of the verb that is used in the past tense, or the third form of the verb, that is past participle form, which is used in present perfect, past perfect or future perfect tense. And accumulating is the present participle form which is used in present continuous, past continuous or future continuous tense. Now let's look at the example sentence. I have been accumulating stamps since my childhood. That I love to collect stamps and I've been collecting stamps since my childhood. So instead of using the basic English verb collect, you can use this advanced English verb accumulate. Or you can say, a lot of dust has accumulated since my flat was shut down for months. That means I've been away from my flat for some months and the flat was locked down, and therefore a lot of dust has piled up. So in this way, you can use this advanced English verb accumulate. Friends, this is for today. I hope you have enjoyed today's session. But before I leave, I would like to remind you once again to like, share and subscribe to my channel. I'll be back again with another interesting video for you. Till then, stay safe, love your family, love your parents and love yourself. Goodbye.